ladies and gentlemen, for map number 2. It is Queens versus Gaming to Perfection. It's Missile, and we're live in 2, 1, fight. Here we go. It should be an absolute belter. Queens couldn't believe it when this map was picked. It could prove to be the winning hand from Gaming to Perfection. They picked themselves a map that is on the periphery, let's call it, the periphery of the map pool. And they made sure that they were ready on supply. They played a great supply game. And now they may be able to run this one home, get themselves a place in the winner bracket final against either Mouse Control or Anexus. Anexus would have to be favorites to be that team. And on tonight's performance, who knows whether they could go all the way. Perhaps I'm getting a touch carried away after just one map. But heck, I enjoyed it. And I'm proud to say it. As Grim will go forward and prosper as Gaming to Perfection with Jera rifle across, more of a mortar shot from Jera's rifle there as he goes through. He's now going to charge around the corner and nade in forward, doesn't hit anything as he'll then go back to the middle courtyard with Perfo looking to find him, and Perfo finds one frag but can't get the second as Cresty goes down and the dynamite has been planted and the allies have captured the bunker as well. This doesn't look good for Gaming to Perfection as they lose this first stage potentially very, very quickly. As I go looking for that top flag, the allies have got it and it looks to be secure. Mind is just sat there. Oh, he was typing. Sorry. And G2P fall back and are going to mine up the second stage and see if they can't make a better jaw of this next part, because that wasn't the performance of a team who were well rehearsed for the first stage, that's for sure. Physic picks up a Thompson frag onto Cherry. Then it's followed up with one from Blade. And with this big open map, it's hard to lock it down. The particular areas are kind of open, and you're going to get a lot of open one-on-ones. And the key to winning a map like this is, first of all, good medicing, which Gaming to Perfection have the point on their opponents. But the second point is going to be your aim. When you've got players like Mind and Raz and so on, you're going to be able to get yourself out of any hole with just your trusty MP40 or Thompson alone. And grenades like that from Jera help though. 2 down, Clown and Cop burst picked off. Cresty follows up with an MP40 frag of his own, and now Grim chimes in onto Clown. Clown revived, pushes forward. Here's Jera looking for more, but Cherry steals both frags off his toes, and Perfo goes down as well. Almost from the plucky Queen's side, who saw the command post with gaping eyes and thought they would be able to break that Gaming to Perfection side down. But it was the strong medic work once again from G2P that bailed them out of another situation. 11:50 to go. As Queens have Cop making his way forward. Clown's going to go in. Cresty goes through. Physics first shot is a headshot, and he finally manages to recover to take down Cresty. Both players were sort of lambasted away from one another, and Perfo will fly through, looking for Stonage. Gets him as he looks to push out. His reward will be a stray Thompson as he now makes his way down the bottom, collects the objective, and that power supply will run along as he goes past the gate and down into the lower depths of the map. As he goes looking around, he's not got anyone for help, and he walks into Cresty, and Cresty in a straight one-on-one with Perfo, if not a better one, but Perfo in a better position for that one-on-one, wins out. Raz down by Jera. Raz just ran in, no interest in his medic, and I know I'm picking on Queens for being a team of individuals, but it very much does seem to be that case. Every player is out there looking. Look at it. Perfo's just charged around a corner, had no idea what was there. There were 4 G2P players with guns all trained on him. He was just that foot ahead of the rest of his team that no one was going to be able to get a revive. And in the end, that's gone the way of that whole attack that's been swallowed up, as Queens look like they are going to make a very difficult job out of this next stage here on Missile. With 10:25 to go, Mind has just been picked off, and the objective's been taken. And the key fact is, G2P need to, Queens need to use this objective as a diversion. Cot's been dropped, and the objective now will be picked up by someone else. It's going to be Clown. No, Cot's going to get it after a revive, And Cherry is down and Gib. They're not actually giving too high a priority, but again, a lot of kills coming in onto the Allied side, and lack of revives as people are tapped out trying to get some ammo, but if we try to follow the objective, there's the old follow flag bind when you need it, as Clown will make his way now through the top. He doesn't know what's around there. He has only 9 bullets to play with as well. There's an artillery rains off in the background. No one's talking to Clown, or if they are, they're saying don't move. Physic picks up the Thompson frag onto Jerris. Self-kill comes in from Blade, and G2P will look to reset. As the Allied side have finally taken down that command post, Clown sits waiting, and let's see, Jerris rifle picks off Cot, and Clown can still go nowhere with these objectives at the moment. Queens are stuck in a hard position here. Yes, they need to move that objective, but no, they can't afford to be down to 5 players as Clown waits for someone to go around that corner. It's Raz, and Raz has gone quite far, but Clown is still having to sit further and further back. There are 5 G2P players all in the danger area there. Cresty comes around the back of Physic and absolutely mullers him. That is going to hurt. Cresty picks himself up. 2 more frags. Awesome stuff from Cresty. The one-man army onto this Queen's side. And the Axis have taken out the, have returned this power supply after Clown self-killed. And let's see whether someone dares go up against Cresty again. It's Physic, and Physic has had a bit of a nightmare so far in this match. And Perfo doesn't do well against Cresty as he's outleaned, and I think Cherry may have helped him out as well. Cherry gets a grenade frag onto Raz, and I think G2P are digging in here for a cold, hard winter. As Queens will have had their opportunity to win a map, and it may just have been Supply Depot. I don't think G2P will have picked this unless they thought they could win it, or unless they thought that Queens didn't know what they were doing on it. And perhaps it's a little from option 1, and perhaps it's a little from option 2. And 7 minutes and 40 to go. And really, not a great deal to shout about in this one, because it's just been stubborn defending. Queens have managed to push out a little bit further out to this courtyard. Perfo's desperately trying to get across. Revives Mind, who was in his way. And they're going to try and flush out a few frags here, but Grimm's got a hat trick. As Physic now will make his way out. He gets a grenade just explode in his face, which takes him down to 50 points of health. I always thought if a grenade exploded in my face, I'd probably be dead, but Physic is just built of pure Dutch power as he drops down and puts those command posts home. The Allies spawn forward, get right in the nick of time as well, and we're on to the next stage as the gate opens wide. Physic and Perfo fly on through. Now's the opportunity before the Axis have set up. Good work from Physic there. That's why he can take a grenade exploding in his face, because he's the Dutch Arnold Schwarzenegger. Cresty pokes out from behind a box and will pick him up. And I tell you what, Cresty does love those boxes. He's always behind a box or something. You could argue it's to offer him cover, but it certainly gives him an advantage or two. But here we go. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go as the Allied side now need to make their way and construct the tower defense. Sorry, the rocket thing. Tower defense. I don't know the actual business term for the rocket thing. They need to construct the rocket controls as the FFE is in. 6 minutes left on the clock. And G2P are in a relatively good position here. It's going to take Queens a good few minutes yet. But you'll see we'll see if they can get through it, and they're going to try and break their way out of this defense and push on. But G2P looking all right. They've got 2 over by the truck. I say they're looking all right, but they built the controls and have momentarily got the objective up. But a brash of 5 unanswered frags. Shut down that attack, but not before it had done its damage. Now it's whether they can get that objective away quickly. They could get held back in there for a hell of a long time if they're not careful, as Perfo gets a revive onto Mind. They push out now. Clown's going to try and run for those objectives, but from the little well looking down on the rocket is 2 G2P players. Cherry and Blade are both there, and you've got 2 over by the truck as well. And this is a lethal crossfire over in the middle. A lethal crossfire which Clown has somehow managed to pick up the objective and run to the truck, but not got it home. Oh, that was close. He'd had no right to get it into that truck, mind you. There were 5 players shooting at him, and he had absolutely no right to get it through. Your ETTV sync up if you just joined is 4 minutes and 30, 29, 28, 27, and Perfo gets himself right behind 2 players, gets 2 frags. That should open it up because Perfo's cleared the truck out. There's the objective. It's set to 10 minutes and 40, and that's going to be a time that G2P will think they can beat when we come back on Quad V.